Everything in our world that can't be found in nature was designed by somebody, and most of the things that we've created have been attempts to solve problems or fulfill needs. Whether we do it knowingly or not, all problem solvers go through some variation of a design process that has been refined and perfected over time. One common process is called design thinking. Design thinking is a 6-step process that designers can use to identify opportunities to improve a product or process, prototype better solutions, and refine ideas through field testing. The process is very similar to the scientific method, but has broader applications in virtually any field or aspect of daily life. The 6 phases that I have my students use in my Innovative Studies program at Grosse Pointe North were created by the IDEO and the Henry Ford Learning Institute. The first step is empathy, where we study end users and attempt to learn as much as we can about a given process. From there, we go through a debrief protocol to define an opportunity to improve something, usually an opportunity that others miss because they habituate problems or inefficiencies into their routine. We map out our end user's process and then attempt to brainstorm or ideate solutions at each step of that process, sometimes scrapping the original process altogether. From there, we can prototype our solutions and use them to collect feedback from our end users, which we do by interviewing them and studying how they interact with our new prototypes. Finally, we take our findings back to the drawing board and reflect on how the prototype could be improved. We modify our design where needed and go through the prototyping and feedback process again. This leads us to the idea of iterative design, where we create different versions or iterations of our ideas in order to improve them. In iStudies, we've used this process to tackle everything from designing smartphone accessories all the way through how our students navigate the student parking lot at arrival and dismissal. As an example of a project from start to finish, we studied how high schoolers use their phones to magnify their findings in a microscope, taking note of how challenging it is to get and maintain the right angle. From there, we debriefed our observations and arrived at different challenges associated with using phones with microscopes. We then brainstormed possible solutions and refined our ideas to create one proof of concept that we then physically built using materials available in our lab. We finalized our prototypes using CAD software and then printed them out in order to collect feedback from our end users. From start to finish, we used the design thinking process to guide our work and ended up creating products that positively impacted our students in our building. I think that design thinking is an excellent tool for anybody to know. Whether your students use it or you use it to design your own solutions to teaching or school-wide issues, this process can be applied to any problem in any field at any time. For more information, you can visit teachingdonemodern.com or check out our learning partners at hfli.org.